Welcome back to Forgotten World Adventures. Sorry we started a little bit late, guys. Just we were waiting on somebody and kind of getting some things together. Thank you for being here with us. While you guys are getting everything pulled up and watching us, if you've got friends you want to invite, feel free to, please. We'd love to have more people. Let's see. This is Forgotten World Adventures, where a bunch of me and my geeky friends get together and play D&D. Last time we left off, we had Shalia and Credence, our blacksmith Taejungi that's currently not dressed, stuck down in the depths of this mine-like catacomb hole.
This mine-like mine?
Mine?
It's a mine.
Yeah, this... They've been digging around, and they ended up running into another Taejungi, saving him from something of a devil.
Saving
That died
him.
really quickly.
Yes, Shalia got the first use of the dagger from Besharan and found out just what its uses can be.
I want it back.
Yes, your target also happened to be the Taejungi that you saved. You have not killed him so far, and made a deal that he would hold on to the dagger for now, in order to, in exchange for showing the stone that he found, so that Credence can make use of it, and you guys can make your way out of here and get free.
And Credence will only start my phone.
Yeah, and Credence is gonna trade you for Star Mithril. The rest of the party, you guys were fighting up atop this large hole where there had been reports of some undead, and it's also where this adventurer that you've been told is going to be. He dug himself down into there and hasn't come out of that hole for a while. The man you're looking for, sorry, just to make sure I get names right and everything, is Ragstal Bracehelm. Oh my gosh, stop that.
What is that?
Aerosmith.
Which
Wow.
one?
Ragdoll.
Oh. I don't listen to a lot of Aerosmith. I only know Dream.
Anyway, it's okay.
Specifically the Glee version.
Oh my gosh.
No. It's Neil Patrick Harris singing. It's amazing.
It doesn't matter.
We are so far gone. All right, so you guys made your way down into the pit to try and find this guy, finding quite a few different little traps and things throughout. You were able to make it past a barrier that basically keeps track of if you have metal on you, most likely for those trying to escape with treasure. After that, you ended up accidentally setting off another trap. Well, at least blowing up a bit of a hallway with a thunder waves, like a thunder step. Dug your way down further. So you guys, your resident Furbolg druid is a little bit tired from that. Let's see. Other than that, oh yeah, you guys found your way eventually down towards floor 100. Yeah. And down into a throne room, you were able to investigate and found some sort of a switch that unlocked a door.
Actually, we're only on floor 50 because it's floor.
Oh, you're on floor 50, yes.
Found something.
Sorry, yes. You're on floor 50. On floor 50, that's where you guys unlocked stuff. You...
Did I just find out what floor I'm on?
No.
No, okay.
You, being down here while you're talking and kind of discussing what you were going to do, end up hearing a door open as well. Unsure of what's going on, you have prepared yourselves for what's to come. I believe you were hiding here.
Mm-hmm.
Credence and your friend, well, for now, your target later, are going there. Mittens wasn't very into this whole thing because she's found traces of Besharan worship within this ancient mine, tomb, palace, whatever it is to this point.
Is it a mine that mines tombs?
No. She's not very into the idea of going down into those stairs. What about the rest of you?
Oh, we're going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, no
Don't
question.
say what's
No.
before,
I opened the door. Now I need to know what's inside.
I opened the door. Now I must know.
though. Traps.
Good luck.
There's a magical lock.
The I still think that the secret passage is the least likely one to get us all killed. So
Still, we're checking for traps.
Secret tunnel.
It's not a secret tunnel. Yep, tunnel. Okay.
That dice like
Checking for traps. What'd you roll?
Investigation.
Yes, sir.
18.
18. You do not see any kind of a trap. Once you've opened it, it seems everything's clear and clean at the entrance.
So no one touched the sword that was sitting on the throne?
no.
No.
Nope.
No, don't look at me like that. I'm not touching it. I'm just asking.
I believe you did pop detect magic, and you know that it is
Evil.
cursed.
So I'm probably going to warn against touching the sword.
That has worked so well in the past.
I know, right?
Well, now that he's warned against it, I have no other choice but touching the sword.
Oh my gosh, don't do that.
I'm going down the stairs.
No.
Okay, and keys off. Down the stairs, whether you guys are going or not.
Down the stairs as well.
Yeah.
Caleb, Nero, everyone's following, and Mittens just isn't.
yay, guys! We split the party and we
Have
left the
fun,
cleric
Storm
behind.
You left your healer alone.
She left herself alone. There's a difference.
No,
Yeah?
You-
No,
you-
I-
take it
you
here.
guys
you willingly left her.
Yeah, and she willingly stayed where she was.
You're right. She stayed
It
too.
takes two to not
It
have
does
a full
take-
party.
It takes two to tango. So yeah, you guys are all going down the stairs. Wow. Mittens stays put.
And die.
Mittens, what are you gonna do? What are you doing while you wait up there?
I halfway expect you to say roll initiative.
I will search around that floor, I guess.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
When you say floor, do you mean just that room, or do you mean all the other rooms that we know are possibly trapped?
I mean that, floor 50. 3.
Oh. Oof. Well, so you're going around the entire floor, not just the room, just the one room. Give me like 5 rolls. I want to see how you do.
Isn't it normally the rogue that stays behind and gets killed?
No, it's the rogue
That one
that
was a
charges
15.
ahead and gets killed.
That's not too bad.
That one was a 17.
Yeah.
And a natural 20.
Dang. All right. Well, at the beginning, as you're searching, you're mostly kind of looking around for Becheron stuff and not seeing it and not really getting other things. As you dig around into this floor, you're hearing some noises. You assume that there may be other things living on this floor, but you haven't run into anything yet. You open one of the rooms in here as you kind of... Was that my phone?
No, it's mine. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Phones, boys. All right. As you are digging around, you kind of get this sense as to a flow to the place. You kind of have a feeling. You're like, okay, this looks like it had some, different types of purposes. And like, you got a pretty good feeling that you're going towards something of note. And you find a locked room. You see the symbols on it. It does definitely have the one symbol that you guys have been following. What?
Chat.
Oh.
I may have looked over and suddenly realized someone I may or may not know suddenly has a lot of messages going down chat.
So we're watching Nero's
You-
No, and then
reaction.
I went, oh no, and like this, and I looked back over and he's like, oh, he noticed.
Oh, guys. Okay. You do figure a way to open the door. As you do, you find the place laden with gold and jewels and weapons of all sorts.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'll cast detect magic.
You detect magic. There are 5 items in here that are all enchanted. I would say that it's School of Abjuration, because enchantment's different. Anyway,
You know, careful.
they feel relatively powerful. Nothing gives you like an evil aura, which is a good sign. But the weapons that are in there is a sickle. There is a longsword, a mace, a longbow, and a heavy crossbow. Sickle, longsword, mace, longbow, heavy crossbow. 5 weapons. Make sure that I...
Longsword, mace, longbow, heavy crossbow.
I could get really equipped if I actually dug around in this place. Regain all the stuff I lost.
Okay. You're not sure exactly what all of them do, but you do know that those things specifically have enchantments to them. There are 2 gems in here that you can feel a magic presence from, but they seem to possibly be innately magic. You're not 100% sure of the uses of them yet.
Are they purple and yellow?
No. One of them is an opal, and the other is an onyx.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm trying to figure out what you're referencing.
The soul gems.
The gems, the purple
right,
gem that's a
right.
thing of Becheron, and the yellow soul gem. No, they are not those things. I try not to completely
Hopefully
repeat
I
myself.
will know
Becheron just happens to be a thing that exists, so you're going to run into her possibly. But yeah, those do not feel like they're things exactly of Becheron, because you know the amethyst generally seems to be her thing. They still bother you a little bit. Just give me a quick religion roll. Just to see how much you might know.
Natural 20.
Okay. So, they bother you because you know of some of the ancient rituals for those who live out in the wildlands of United Dryad. Sorry, it's not United Dryad currently. Out in the wildlands, the desert folk that live out there who tend to worship Becheron because otherwise they don't really survive. There is something to do in their rituals with a white and a black stone, knowing the fact that that these little white and black stones demarcate something within that ritual. You're not exactly sure what, because it's just really obscure, but you have enough knowledge to know that this is something that could possibly be connected to it. The white and black stone type thing is of significance, but you don't feel anything evil about these. They just innately seem to have magic to them. You're not sure what they could be used for, but they're powerful in some fashion. The rest of it seems to be mundane treasure, and lots of it. You could probably live your entire lifetime off this one room in luxury.
Okay.
Can I get that into that room?
You have to find it first.
Okay. While you are searching around, you hear noises very near. I'm going to leave you right there. The boy's going down the stairs.
Oh no, it's
Good
a boy
times,
party.
good times.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there.
I'm still
Yeah.
constantly pulsing my awakened mind, seeing if I get any connection.
Okay. An hour and a half goes by going downstairs.
This is boring, guys.
Your legs are tired just from constant thudding down the stairs. At least you didn't have to climb them.
No, that comes later.
The up part's gonna suck.
Who thinks we're going to walk out of here?
No, one does not simply walk out of a tomb.
Oh my god. You have to have the hand. One does not simply.
Wait, I was just saying a simple sentence.
There it is.
No
One
idea
does
what
not
reference
simply
you
walk up.
possibly thinking I was
Gotta go
referring.
down the stairs, and then there's a tunnel.
Yep. Okay, so
Welcome.
hey David. I am just get you real caught up real quick. I just did mostly recap stuff. Are you deciding to go down the stairs with everybody else?
Yes.
Okay, because our cat did not choose to go down the stairs. She chose to stay. So if you want to stay with her, you can. If you want to go down the stairs, you can.
But the cat being antisocial? How could that be?
She does her own thing. No one owns her.
Watch, we're gonna come back and she's gonna be sitting on a windowsill.
No, cardboard box.
That's the real treasure she finds. Not the magic weapon. She finds a cardboard box. There was a snake inside, but after getting rid of that.
Yeah, it goes.
You going with the guys though down the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Downstairs.
All right.
We've been walking the stairs for an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, continually downstairs.
Okay.
Nobody tripped. That's all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You are very,
Are you
very
saying we're
deep.
going down and down into
I
the
think
deep?
we had our
Who knows?
cardiovascular workout for the week.
You are very down, very deep down into the depths of this place.
Not only are you deep in the mountain, in all the time we've had a lot of time to soul search. We've
How
gotten
many
very
times did
deep.
Nero try to shoot keys?
Yeah, I wouldn't be 3 times. All times clicked.
One of these days.
One
Did
day.
you just miss one of the times?
No, I missed the first shot. The second shot clicked, and I don't think I've actually shot a third time yet. I think I might have missed
You
it.
haven't actually tried to shoot him 3 times. All right, so after an hour and a half, your pulsing, wakened mind
Yeah.
hits, and you're like, "Oh, there are 3 people down there, and they all just heard." Like, you can choose who you hit.
I can choose
Ping
how I
to-
am. I'm mainly focusing on
Okay, so you ping, and you immediately say what
Yeah.
you're.
Shalia. Shalia.
What?
That's what you're hearing. Shalia, Shalia, Shalia.
What?
I really wish I had some tea. Shalia, Shalia.
Do you have a cracker for the bird?
Polly wants a crack. A key
No.
wants a cracker.
No.
I need some biscuits.
Like someone offers him a cracker, he's like,
If I stab the DM,
Attempt to kill God. See what happens. I'm really just kidding.
I can just see someone like actually offering him a cracker or biscuit, and he's like, "Don't patronize me." But do you seriously have one?
Don't patronize me.
I was like, every few seconds it's just Shalia. Shalia. Until it connects.
Yeah, it hits. You hear him.
Penny.
Penny. Penny. Penny, 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 penny. What in the heck are you doing? I just knocked on your door 30,000 times. I'm the Flash.
Father.
My personal favorite.
Probably
Empty
gonna be
room.
kind of shocked
Empty room.
because Case only talked to her once, and we didn't really get to talk about it because then she got taken away.
Uh-huh.
So she's probably gonna intentionally be like, "Key."
Shalia!
Am I feeling confused with my detect magic at all? Or...
Oh no, that second Shalia, once I hear her return, everybody hears.
Ooh.
It's just, I am just
Shalia!
and I go bolting ahead.
Okay.
Fernando sound
little.
Hey, please let there be a
Action.
trap.
Please let there be a
dash,
trap.
double dash. I'm
He's booking it.
So you come out. You come out the door.
You don't have a GameCube to play Double Dash?
Pop. Okay. Credence knows who you are. Shalia has. She obviously knows who you are.
Soul stealing dagger. Soul stealing dagger.
Him-
Please, if there is any justice in this world.
Do I need to flip a coin like?
Which dagger does he use? This dagger or this dagger?
He immediately moves.
Yay!
Fun.
He runs to attack, and Credence is like, "Hold on, wait a minute, that's our bird!" And he's like, "Ugh!"
No! Why? I'm sorry, Nathan. I do like you as a person.
I did stab you in the back.
He backs off a little
Literally
bit.
and figuratively.
I'm half tempted to rush out as a bear now.
Oh my gosh!
As soon as I stuck in the hallway because you're too big. Just go, yep.
I assume you guys are all near the
I'm
stairwell
going
coming
down at
in.
a normal pace.
Yeah.
I can run faster than the guy in front of me, so.
I'm hiding.
Why in the world would you have bird with you like this?
In case we get hungry.
Why in the world would you have bird like you with this?
What did you say?
What did you say? That's
Oh.
funny, isn't it?
I don't like parrots.
Have you never heard the term canary?
Dagger.
Oh, look, me too. Would you like to see who wins?
Did you just call me parrot?
I said I don't like parrots. You parrot me. Did you not parrot me?
I am not parrot.
I know you're not parrot. You can't go, but you're parroting me. I don't like parroting.
I remember the words he's hearing, but I can also speak directly to his brain right now.
I know. It's taking you friggin' this long to talk to us, but the second you meet a random NPC you don't know,
He
you
got
just
he got
talk to
insulted. He's pissed.
him. I've tried killing him twice.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, put the dagger away.
Your friend, very friendly.
Well, you did insult
Very
him.
friendly.
Hey, I only said he parrot. This is not insult. He did what he did.
It's how he communicates.
Yes, repeating. I'm sure you have heard much more than just what I said.
Yes, but it's kind of funny repeating people.
Now you see why I carry a knife in hand.
Pull out 2 daggers.
Oh, okay. Yes, this is only weapon I carry. No,
Daggers do I have again?
I think you got 11.
I think I got more than that.
You got a key dagger and you got all your other
exchange is
daggers.
I have one of your daggers.
You have one, but I picked up 2.
That I still am unaware of.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yeah,
other people are finally getting down here.
14 daggers.
They can hear the sounds of people coming down the stairs. He's like,
I'm assuming we heard the sound of conversation, so they weren't exactly being quiet.
yeah, I would assume you do. Creedence is like, ho ho ho, well, that's good. I'm happy it's not only the bird. Oh,
How do you think the bird got down here by himself?
hey, I understand. He's quite a sneaky little guy.
Credence, ¿qué pasó?
But
Europa.
I'd rather have a whole party get out of here. Not that I don't have any faith in you, but you know.
No worries, no one else does.
Oh, you're all alive. More's the pity.
Well, that saves us the trouble of trying to find the person to get us to the Underdark.
It is convenient. They're all here.
Oh,
Back up the hole we go.
What are you talking about?
We came to find you.
We don't
Or,
know, it's
I
not.
get that's fair. Came to find someone who.
Ragstall Grayselm. We came to find Ragstall Grayselm.
Why are you looking for me?
Because they were taken, we needed someone to get us to the Underdark, and the king said you were the only person for the job. And thus, we had to come to this godforsaken place to try and find you.
Took
And we
him.
found you, and luckily, we found the people we were looking for. So sadly, we do not need your services anymore.
Looks like kings still believe I'm alive. That's good.
However,
That is quite a bit of faith.
There was a very 1090 against that odds, actually.
I've been down here for 120 years.
Oh,
Then you're
That is a
still
lot of
alive.
faith.
He didn't say that.
He did not.
I feel like you would lead with that most of the time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kobold. Lots of kobold.
That couldn't have tasted.
Tastes like. I won't say what tastes like. Tastes like Ishkak.
I knew him. I went to high school with him.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts, by the way, well,
Okay.
just because.
Meanwhile, Credence, ¿qué pasó? Your clothes.
Well, they don't like to let you wear all the good stuff when you're in the prison, so you get what you got.
I do still have the packs from the cart.
Oh, you know I like you. Come here, and he just like comes over and gives you a hug. You're like, here,
So
Credence.
I do.
Reason number,
Bare
reason
naked
number
bear hug?
400 why you don't do favors to the
I-
dwarves.
I do walk over to Julia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Credence is over there just digging out stuff. He's like,
Okay, I walk over to
oh, warm,
I reach in
good
my bag,
clothes.
I toss you
Oh.
some dark clothing and I walk away.
Yes. No longer.
How did
relax.
you get away from the? Yeah,
They might be a
well,
little
anyway.
big, by the way.
I figured, but it's better than what I got.
I got away when the chance was right, when she decided to go cutting throats.
Yeah, how did you get away?
I have my ways.
Detect Thoughts is on.
I made deals.
Fantastic.
Since your detect thoughts are on,
Yeah.
did you say I made deals or did you think that?
That thought that. I
Okay,
made
you thought that.
deals.
Okay. When this little thing kind of goes between, Credence has already had his concerns, and when you hear the "I made deals," you hear a "she made a deal," and he's like, "And so did I."
Oh, Credence did.
But you catch that it's with her,
Oh, okay.
and he stops. He's like you start hearing him thinking in Taejungi like purposely.
Well, isn't read thoughts? It doesn't matter what language.
Detect thoughts. Is it in any language?
I mean, it's your thoughts.
So it would be in your own spoken language.
Okay, because like for keys,
But
it doesn't.
Credence-
it
Credence
surpasses
mostly
language.
Yeah.
Credence mostly
As long as
goes
they
into his
understand the language.
Credence mostly goes into common, but if he's using specifically, it's kind of like I think of like, have you guys seen Heroes when the mind reader is trying to read the horn and glasses guy's thoughts and he starts using Japanese so that they can't understand?
Languages when he starts doing that.
You suck, but that's okay. That's the way it works.
And just to, I took it off my
But
sheet, but it is.
are they
both?
both? Are those both concentration spells?
Nope.
Neither of them are.
Let me see here. Comprehend languages not. Detect thoughts is.
Okay. Cool. That works. So you basically flip the filter and like, fine. You'll have access to that, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. How far is the radius for your stuff? It's like 30 feet, right?
Oh, for me.
Uh-huh.
Detect thoughts is 30 feet. Yes.
Okay. You can hear Ragstall's thoughts too.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on here, but is it on who you focus on? It's not a
No,
party line, is it?
I can focus on one person to probe into them.
Oh, but you
But-
hear everything.
I can initially on the surface thought. So let's see here. Until spell ends, you can focus on any one creature that I can see from their view.
And
I
get
learned
surface
the
thoughts
surface
or
thoughts of
go
them.
deeper. Okay, so you have to focus. So I won't just give you information.
But I do have sort of like a 30-foot, like I can sense creatures within 30 feet. And
Right.
That doesn't have to be.
Everybody's currently within 30 feet of you that you can sense, but you choose who you're going to listen to and what you're going to focus on. If you're focusing on Shalia, you probably wouldn't have caught Credence's stuff.
Yeah, that's.
Also, how did they respond to each other if he was reading to her mind? And
So he didn't respond.
Yeah, no, but like, because her thought when she's like said how we got out, she said she made a deal. I thought that was in her head. Not
It was in her head, and the
But
idea,
he
the
asked
thing,
out
the,
loud.
the yeah, he asked out loud, "How did you get out?" Credence has his ideas of she probably made a deal.
Oh.
At the same time.
Sorry, when you said that, it said she said I made a deal, and Credence said so did I. Is what I heard.
Oh no no no!
I don't
So
remember.
he
I
said
told-
she probably made a deal, and so did I. Did
I
you?
told
You
Credence
actually
that I
told
made
him.
a
Yeah,
deal.
you did tell him. So then, yeah, she made a
That I
deal,
made a deal to
but
get
then
us
he
out.
also has the thought of so did I, with her, for the medal. But if you're focusing on Shalia, then you wouldn't have caught that whole
Yeah,
piece.
so I'd
It's okay though.
At least when I'm specifically talking to her, I'd be focusing on her, and then I'd probably just like bounce around.
Right. And that's fine. You may have just caught as much as the so did I,
Yeah.
which may just throw you off a little bit, and you're like, what? But you understand. You understand that it is with her.
Yeah. And I'd definitely be checking up on
What?
her new friend as well.
Jay, what stereotype? Sorry, question from chat.
Oh. Okay. What are you guys gonna do?
Well,
What's
We
our new
found what
friend
we
going?
came for.
Oh.
You found what you came for. Yes, you have your friends.
However,
Well,
we have a deal. You're supposed to take us somewhere.
Yes, I know. I take you wherever you want.
Oh.
Are we all going now?
Apparently.
where is this?
I would like to point out we're not going anywhere unless Credence tells us, because as you
Credence,
remember,
do you still want the stone?
Of course I do.
We're going.
and we're going places. Okay.
Whenever you pull that card, it never turns out well for you.
No, it's just I want to hear him say, because he is technically the one holding the whole deal together.
That is right.
Right.
Mittens is also still upstairs. She didn't want to go down this passage.
Why in the world would you leave her alone?
Because she wouldn't come with us.
Have you tried hurting a cat?
I was about to say it, you son of a gun!
Not exactly. Never tried to hurt a cat before, but she's a companion. Why'd you leave her alone? That's not a good thing.
She didn't want to come down, and we have a limited amount of time to try and find you.
Whatever. That shows loyalty. Thank you.
On our side or her side?
Yes. So, Ragstall, you show us the way. I don't exactly want to do this with everybody. I don't show my secrets to whole world. Not like you.
Yeah.
There's 8 people. That's not the whole world.
We're
It
here
is
for-
enough.
He's been down here for 100 and how many years? We are his whole world currently.
World has changed quite a bit.
It is whole new world.
I'd be focusing on Ragstall at this point. Just
Hey, you just catch the. I'm not going to give away 120 years of work.
okay.
So much work, so much effort to keep everybody out.
Well, if you won't show it to all of us, how many will you show it to?
To the ones I may deal with, the rest of you can go.
Unfortunately,
You have stairwell, you can go back up.
no.
It's plenty safe, it seems.
I'm afraid he's our employer, and we're not leaving without him. And
Well, your employer also says, I want this thing, and I'm not gonna go without it.
What's so important about whatever's down here?
It's powerful and needed.
For what?
My own purposes.
Needed or wanted?
Focus.
Don't worry, I am.
I would say safe to
He's
assume
just
that-
gonna kind of take a step forward and look. Needed or wanted?
Yes.
He sounds more pirate than normal.
Yarr.
Yeah.
Needed or you wanted? Needed or wanted?
So you, with your detect thoughts, if you're focusing on Credence at this point, since you kind of sound like you were,
Yeah.
you immediately know that he wants it for the sword. Like it's clearly in his thoughts. There's no digging for it.
Okay.
oh, digging. All right.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
So yeah, and
Once it's near a ravenous.
Like to sort of break
We should
that
leave.
break that down. Like when I said like what is this thing, I would have sort of focused on Ragstall, and then when I asked what do you want it for, then I would have switched it to.
What is this thing? Yeah. So, what is this thing?
What is this stuff? Isn't
Yeah.
it great?
You would catch that it is a rather large stone.
Okay.
Something of extreme power.
Okay.
And you can obviously, like I said, you know that it's for the sword.
Yeah. Very well.
Okay. The rest of you make your way up and we'll meet you up there. Don't go beyond wherever these stairs end.
What weapons do you have currently?
I got this. He holds out a short sword.
I give him the long sword observe elements.
Well, that works well enough. Thank you.
I don't want my employer dying on me now.
I've done really well at making sure he didn't die.
Yes, and that's why I gave you clothes. I was very appreciative.
At the very least, please allow one more person to join you for extra safety.
I take a step closer to Julia.
Someone
Not
else.
you, bird.
It's okay.
Key.
I'll be okay.
I know that you got a little bit of a thing for her, but come on. You're more squishy than any of us.
I can
What?
speak to your mind right now. You're still thinking that?
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
If it's worried about being squishy, I could go.
I'd be more than happy to take you, but Rogstar's not bending on this one.
Keeping secrets is kind of my whole thing. Certainly.
As I said, Rogstar's not bending on this one.
Very well.
For once, you guys are gonna have to trust that I can actually accomplish a job.
No, you.
Oh, accomplished jobs, absolutely. That they're for our best interests?
Whatever the case.
We've already seen how dangerous this place is. Is it really smart for 3 people to just wander off into the unknown with?
It is not
nobody-
unknown. I have mapped the entire place. I know what I am going into. I know where I have this.
Yet he was tied up by some demon.
All right, that is a separate thing all in its own. Shush.
Wait. So we've already proven that he is inept at staying alive on his own?
Not inept.
If they didn't show up, what would have happened to you?
How long did I live down here alone?
How
And
long were you
I
going to
told
live?
them already. I had it. It was fine. Painful, but fine. We would have been okay. I would have been okay.
Yeah, Credence, I don't trust this.
Look, I'm doing the best I can with this situation. I'm not gonna push it. If you knew Tajinki better, you wouldn't be pushing it either. This is what they will defend with their entire lives.
So it was the forge that we took back.
Right. The treasures, the work.
And yes, the treasures, the almost death that we had to fight together. And now another one of equal power that you're walking to with only 3 of you under-equipped with no armor.
That's
And
right.
you fail to think that we're probably not
Before you
doing
guys
so
do
good.
go, would you like some cure wounds?
Yes.
That would be a good idea. I'd like some
I've got 3 of them.
help there.
Are
Also some potions.
Are we legitimately sitting in a monument to dwarven short-sighted greed and talking about how dwarves will defend us to their lives like it's a good thing?
Oh, you watch yourself, boy.
I agree with him. I say, jiggling the bag that has 11 golden cups in it.
Not all of us are so short-sighted.
100 and how many years and you haven't left yet?
There are many things to be learned, and some things are worth the time. Not like I have such a short life like some of these others here.
Yeah, elf.
Kanku human.
Yeah, that's 2 of the 6.
That's what he was looking at them. And some of them Short life simply because of stupidity.
Credence gets 11 points.
Thank you.
Alright, well,
So-
I guess we're done talking, so.
So whatever the case, Jefe, say cuidado. It's bad for business if you die.
I give him a nudge and a wink and walk away.
Also a potion of healing for both of you.
Yay.
Hey,
Follow them.
thank you very much.
Sweetly.
I hand Credence a shield.
Shield.
I'm sorry, do you have your hammer?
No,
Are you gonna dual wield the sword?
I've been doing that for a long
No,
time.
I mean two-handing it.
I could two-hand or dual wield, it doesn't matter.
Great, you also don't have any armor.
You're right.
Would you like a shield, or will I keep this?
It's fine.
Don't die on me. I say, walking back.
Don't worry.
Would you like a gun?
No need for silly contraptions.
I'm sorry, man who made Star Mithril sword said what about silly contraptions?
Not a silly contraption, not.
It's a sword, it's the silliest contraption.
I'm
Tis
gonna
not.
give Shalia my thieves tools,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna just wherever they're gonna go, whatever hallway they're gonna go down, I'm just gonna sit right at the entrance of that and wait for them to return.
Shalia,
Okay, you're
Yeah.
just gonna stay
Use
right.
a
You're just gonna
crossbow.
stay right here.
I can use a
Until
crossbow.
they return.
would you like a crossbow?
'Kay.
I guess I'm
Where
going
are
back
they?
to the throne room.
You're going back up.
Yup. I mean,
yeah.
we'll wait for him up there, I guess.
Currently, the only weapon I have is this one dagger.
You're going up.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So, would you like this one?
I
What
would
are you
appreciate
doing?
a crossbow.
I'm going to act
Alright.
like I'm going
I
up,
only have
then
a,
turn into
uh,
a spider and follow them.
I only have a light crossbow,
Yes.
Okay.
and I'm gonna give you 60
Following
bolts.
as Spider.
I'll give you a few
On the
more
ceilings.
Nando, you're going back up.
Thank you.
I realize it's not your style, but would you like a shield?
I'd hang out in the
No.
throne room and make sure he came back.
Make sure Key doesn't die.
How many bolts did you give me?
I gave you 16.
And I'll give you a few more daggers.
Nero,
Yeah?
staying going.
I'm finishing loading out Shalia.
Okay.
And after that, I'm gonna stand next to the stairs.
Okay. You're gonna stand here. Nando staying here. He's staying here. You guys are going back up.
What do you have on you?
I have a light crossbow.
And we've
now,
split the
16
party into
bolts,
3
and
groups.
2 more
Oh
daggers.
yeah.
I have 3 more daggers.
Currently 4.
So I have 4 daggers.
Well, he's technically following that group, though.
No, but Cat.
True, but 2
And
people
they're
are going
separate.
to meet with her. So it's-
Eventually.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So.
One sec.
Hold on.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yes.
So, pull out my rapier. He's like, I need this back. This is important to my family, but I trust you with it. Make sure it comes back in one piece or I will kill you.
I'll make sure it's back.
Give her your great sword and then you can see what's going on.
I considered it, but no, I'm not letting that out of my hands.
We see you once in like however long it's been.
That would
and we're
that,
just
that actually
showering
wouldn't
you
have been a
with
bad
gifts.
thing to give to Credence, because he's a heavy fighter. Giving him the great sword wouldn't have been a bad way to go, but it's kind of past. So
Thank you. We'll be back.
Should've
So
given
hasta
you-
luego,
You need me for
jefe.
much longer.
So we miss you.
I do want to take a chance to actually change.
no, yeah, I assumed that you got into clothes because so did Credence.
Yeah.
So
So see you in a bit, Credence. We miss you sometimes.
Sometimes.
don't worry about me.
If
We're
you die,
all
where can I
right.
collect the money?
On my rotten corpse!
I assume no reply as he walks away.
He just kind of gives you a stare back.
Goodbye, Shalia. Don't leave me for too much longer.
I'll try to hurry.
Separation issues much?
Yes, apparently.
Look,
Okay.
when he's away from her, he makes deals with with Cthulhu. Like it's not.
He
You know.
does that when she's around.
He did that.
All
one.
right, guys. So we are going to resolve some things here real fast. I'm going to set this up. We've got.
Under pressure.
We split the party in like 5 different ways.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
So I'm just quickly setting this up here.
It's the DM's favorite thing when we split the party, guys.
It's always so great.
There was no sarcasm in that sentence.
I mean,
Makes planning
we've
so easy.
I mean, we've essentially got enough players to have 2 full parties anyway. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we have a lot of.
I mean, we're a dime a
Very
dozen. We can
things.
lose one and not have a problem.
So welcome to the filler episode where each one of us goes on our own wacky adventure.
When do I get my life-changing field trip with Zuko?
Oh, I knew you were gonna say it. I was already saying it in my head. Anyways, okay, so let's do this real fast. I need to pull up some pieces.
By the way, David, did the file work?
No, I'll show you what it does.
Okay.
All right, so we got guys climbing the stairs. So that's gonna take a long time.
Have fun.
Or will it? I'm kidding. I don't have that long of a teleport.
Surprisingly, it only takes 15 minutes to go back up.
that would be so awesome.
Dimensional.
Do I have an escalator spell?
Animate object.
Just reverse gravity and slide on the ceiling all the way.
There goes gravity.
Hoop, there goes gravity. Hoop.
Won't give up, Daddy. Nope, we won't have it.
Such a good song. Holy crap.
Such a good song.
So
I don't even like hip hop.
this one would only mean something to Tay and Connor. But when I was watching people play Masks, one of them wanted to
'Kay.
make a Nova that with their gravity powers, and that is what they wanted their saying to be whenever they used it.
Oh, there goes gravity.
All right, Mittens. You hear noises, as I said. You just hear this. Just kind of scraping along the stone, plotting.
Making a plan.
Not plotting. Not plotting. Plotting. What are you going to do?
I'm not wearing my graph paper shirt today.
First, I want to divine what the location of the undead, see if they're undead.
They are not.
Okay. And then.
Or at least it is
try and
not.
hide.
You're going to try and hide in the treasure room? Okay.
Yep, that was a sentence.
That's the blah 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 blah. Okay?
Okay.
Play that backwards. There'll be an actual sentence in
That
there.
would be weird. All right.
Stealth.
Roll me a stealth.
17.
Not bad. Cat nestles herself into the gold.
And suddenly gets very hot and starts duplicating. Harry Potter.
No.
I was
That would just
gonna
make
go
it easier to hide.
more where things suddenly becomes a
But
dragon.
then you're
cat.
getting scalded by burning hot metal.
That was never a stab. Well, it was in the book, but not in this situation. You just said it was duplicating.
I said
He
it
said
gets
it was
very
duplicating.
hot and starts duplicating.
Ah, I missed that bit.
I was kind of stumbling over my tongue.
It smelled you.
Snowball.
This little thing, yeah, he's got a rather nasty looking spear in hand.
But what
Just
are the
looking
crystal gems
around.
doing here?
Kind of lizardy looking. Doesn't stand super tall by any means. And just looking around, you can kind of see its eyes. As there are like torches, not flaming torches, but like small glowing things down these hallways that you've found. So there's just a touch of light in here. And as its eyes turn, you just kind of catch the glints as it just and it turns around and leaves.
Totally want somebody to make a wonders item now that's a Pokedex for D&D monsters.
That would actually be really
Off the
cool.
manual.
Gary's Book of Wonders.
Yes!
We're doing it. Especially since Gary is Ashes.
Yeah. I thought someone was gonna make the. If she got caught, I was gonna make a wet cat joke. He's like, "Of course he found you. You climbed down a slightly wet rope. You smell of wet cat."
Oh, yuck. So it leaves. What are you going to do?
Pounce.
There's at least two because you could hear other steps following behind. They seem to be running some sort of a guard thing. The fact that this door is open lets it know that there's something around, because it wasn't open before it was locked.
I'm gonna use my psychic ability and say that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
I'll
At least
stop
that's
that.
That's the pings you're getting on your mini map.
Oh, video
I'm
games.
gonna wait till I
Around
don't
corners.
hear them anymore.
Huh?
I'm gonna wait till I don't hear them anymore,
You can hear them.
or at least they're quieter,
Okay.
and peek out.
Okay. Roll me stealth for movement out of the gold.
Just you move and just the gold just cascades.
You knock the cup off the table.
10. So there's some noise made, but I'm just gonna check here real quick.
I'm just gonna roll some things. Don't mind me.
Nothing bad's going to happen.
So a few of the pieces like slide amongst themselves, but nothing falls and like goes crazy. You stick your little cat head out and you can see the tail of one of them just kind of flicking back and forth. It's like
Stitch?
Salatud.
Mac, you say Ohana just once.
Ohana means family.
Okay.
Man, no, I feel bad killing these things. I don't know, it's Stitch. That's kind of an accomplishment, really.
Well, I'm trying to think of the swears that he say.
I can't do it.
How?
That one.
Ow. Yeah, we did Stitch way too often in school.
Oliver does
I'm
super
gonna try and stealth out.
Okay, roll me some stealth out.
23.
Holy crap!
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
She is out. You make
Cat in the night?
She is out like a cat in the night. Yes. As you make your way around the corner, you hear this. There's like.
I can't unhear it now.
Shut up.
Alright, maybe it's Leroy. We don't know. They all sound the same. But the Thunderbolt one, the one that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah. So you can hear them making their way towards the room, and all of a sudden you hear this just like all the clinking and jingling of the gold. They're probably looting it.
It's weird. They sound like bells.
Did you take anything
Yeah,
out of
sound
this
like
room
the jingle of
before leaving?
I took the weapons.
You took the weapons. Did you take the stones?
I probably left the stones.
Okay.
I was about to say, if you wouldn't walk down a staircase because you saw it was Becheron, and then you pick up 2 stones that may or may not be used in a ritual for Becheron.
But I could see her wanting
no, not
to.
for Becheron.
I could see her wanting to destroy them.
Right.
Aren't they for Becheron?
I probably left
They're related
them
to
so that I
Becheron
can
because
come back
the-
and destroy them later, but
Yeah. They're related to a ritual to do with Becheron. They're not her thing, but it has to do with the people.
Right.
Yeah, you made your way out. That awesome. You make your way back because you have been investigating this floor for quite a while. Let's see. Yeah, you make your way back and you can kind of hear steps, like people making their way up the stairs in that throne room if you're going back to the throne room. So you could wait there for them.
It's super echoey. We're actually still about an hour out.
No, no, not that long. You're probably like 10 minutes. So that's that. These guys are waiting. This group. You are spider climbing your way, doing your best to keep up with them. But they've got quite the distance. But
Yeah,
you can.
I'm assuming they're not running at full speed.
They're not
whereas
running. They're not running
I am.
fast. Yeah, they're not running full speed. You're still making your way.
Which full speed is only slightly faster than normal speed.
Yeah. He leads you guys into a room that then he opens a secret room. And he's like, all right, from here, we go very, very far down. Dark elf, shield your eyes. It is hot and very bright.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm just staring at the sun.
Close eyes for now as well, please. After he comes back, you hear the of this stone moving out. You see that as it moves away, it's opened to a lift type thing where you can actually go up and down it. And so
While they're waiting on him, I'm going to try and drop down onto one of them.
You're gonna be on me?
Oh, that would be so bad. That moment would not be good.
What do you mean that's comedy gold?
It's a good thing it's not Garfield.
It's like the scene in One Punch Man. It's like, get the person on your shoulder.
You light down
I'm
onto.
gonna try and stick onto their backs.
Right. I assumed you'd do like on a cloak or something. You're not gonna be like, let me get right on your face.
Yeah.
I'm always with you.
This is a fairly large spider. It is tiny sized. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, for D&D terms, it's probably not really all that terrifying, but
Tarantula.
yeah, it's
at
still
least.
freaking scary.
Remember, this is a dungeon, so.
Now, I don't know if there's a size smaller. Is there a size smaller than?
Diminutive.
Oh, diminutive. Diminutive is smaller than tiny?
I think so.
That makes zero sense.
I've never heard of diminutive.
It's
so
an unofficial one, kind of like colossal.
Whatever. So, you light down onto one of them. I would like you to roll me a stealth.
Oh,
Since you are actually
trying
yay
to stealth-
big trying to stealth onto them. You can do it at advantage because
Okay.
it's, I mean, despite them having dark vision, it's still, they see in grays, not in.
Meanwhile, talking to Keys, like, hey, Guillermo, yes or no?
21.
Do you think the Federal is
21?
hot?
That's good.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I've learned to do that on purpose, as being around Key is to give him yes and no answers and say yes and no beforehand so he can repeat one of the two.
So, Key, while we were walking down the stairs, there was a moment where somebody shouted Shalia, and it wasn't any of us. And then you started running.
And
Was that you?
yes,
Are you talking to me in my head right now?
yes.
So how long have you been able to do this?
It's been a while.
So how do you really feel about me?
Dagger.
I see the answer hasn't changed.
No words are needed.
I'm getting major, like, her hair is glowing vibes. How long has this been happening exactly?
Oh man! All right, you guys are having that discussion while they walk into the elevator lift type thing, and Ragstall is just like, "It is a little bumpy. Brace yourselves." He pulls the he pulls the lever. It's just like just shaky, and you're like, holy crap, why are we on this thing? It's not like drop horrible, it's just that like, you just like, it feels like at any moment it could just give up and Tower of Terror you straight to the bottom instead of
It's
up.
dropping an inch at a time.
Yeah. So yeah, it just keeps going.
Succeed in his stuff.
Yes, he did.
I actually did not hear the answer to that one, but yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, he rolled a 21, and I said that was good after I rolled. So, Spider is just He dropped. Yeah, who did you drop onto? Yeah, that's what I kind of figured as much.
Okay.
So, just
So
now,
it'll be the
but you
hardest
were-
for her to see me.
Okay, I guess if he's going on my back, then I probably didn't notice him. But if he went on someone else's, I could probably notice.
You could have.
Just be aware that you unknowingly have a tarantula-sized spider on.
Shut up!
Yeah, as Nate starts doing this on her back.
It's actually a spear. She probably wouldn't care. Well, probably wouldn't necessarily care as long as it wasn't poisonous.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
it's
like,
definitely poisonous.
me, always. But me myself, I hate spiders.
do you have driders in your world at all?
Oh, driders. I've never used them, but I have them, and I also have ungulate spiders. So
Okay.
ungulate
And are they still,
ungulates are way scarier.
Are driders still part of like Yagamoth stuff?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Those are not in any way, shape, or form connected because they don't worship the Spider Queen. So
Also, as of last campaign, chupacabras are a thing.
yes, chupacabras are a thing.
As are
Wait, when did we establish that?
He fought chupacabras, and none of you guys did.
Oh,
we had
okay.
giant squirrels.
Yeah,
I was there for that.
roid rage squirrels, iron buff squirrels. All right, so
Okay, anyway, we digress.
yeah,
Bumpy ride. Spider
Bumpy
on my
ride.
back. Got it.
it's taking some time. You guys are making your way down. You guys finally get to the top of the stairs.
I would assume that we've been talking some on our way.
Okay, if you would like to have that conversation, you can.
About what?
I just this is like Scooby Doo and Shaggy. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Scooby Doo and Shaggy. And the one time they split off together, so it's like, so you watched the game last night? I don't really watch sports. Oh, you hungry? Nah, I'm actually pretty good. Oh, let's never do this again, shall we? Agreed.
I have Fariel, I have a deal for you.
Oh no.
Oh, really? What can I do for you?
I want every secret you have on key, and in exchange, I will give you a ride the rest of the way up these stairs.
I can walk just fine. You're asking an awful lot.
Yes, but do you really want to keep walking up these stairs?
I think I'll manage.
We'll assume you still have 45 minutes left. Your legs are on fire. Both of you.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
And the first one's always free.
One.
Stop that.
Mike.
Quédate, gaviotas.
If let me see here.
Honestly, it might just be a good thing to let him know, just so that you're not the only one who knows.
I really wish
Or
I had like one of
people
those
are
little toy
suspicious.
spiders that I could just stick onto.
Yeah.
So
Do you have about his book?
Yes, I do.
any curiosity?
I know
how long
some
we
things
waiting
about
for?
his book.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been waiting?
Yeah.
By the time they're to the top of the stairs, it'll be like almost 2 hours.
I'm gonna start attuning to my sword.
I
I'm
pull
gonna
out a deck
continue
of
attuning to
cards.
my sword.
Okay.
I pull out a deck of cards, marked by the way, and I just start like dealing out hands. We're just gonna play card games.
Right?
He's going to be attuning to his sword, so he's not going to be playing with you.
Fernando, card game.
Ay, ¿por qué no?
He's probably cheating.
Well, they give us solitaire then.
I know what they all are, though. It's just cheating. The most boring game of solitaire.
I win every
So,
time.
how about this deal?
Alright. If you wish to make a deal with the Fae, the price is steep that you must pay.
Oh, jeez, he's right.
He's rhyming.
I'm speaking in rhyme. All of the time. Sorry.
Is that the second Grinch reference we've had tonight?
Possible. Did we have a second?
What do you have in mind?
Oh, I didn't.
Let me think through here for a second. Like out of character, I need to.
Well, he's waiting for that. I made one earlier when Key was mimicking the other guy. He's like, I asked you first.
Oh,
I
yeah,
made
yeah,
that
yeah.
reference.
I asked you first. Yeah.
Oh, that's really Charles. I made that reference earlier.
Yeah. I didn't even catch it.
If you wish the bird's mysteries, I require your deepest held memories.
Nice.
Does that rhyme?
Secret for a secret.
It's an off frame.
That's that right.
Yeah, but the yeah. Anyway,
What would that entail?
I do not know yet. That is. Oh man, how do I rhyme this?
How do you rhyme?
I do not know yet, but it'll be good, I bet.
I'd like to make my secrets a set.
What I mean by that is like, what are the details of how that works?
When a Fae makes a deal, they can use Fae magic, which will it'll take care of it.
It'll take care.
I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long week.
Ray else
That is
tragic.
Oh look, we found a rhyme.
That is not what I meant, sprite. I meant what will happen to my memories.
They will be mine. Until the end of time.
Hey, look, it's a rhyme.
Thought that rhymed and didn't mean it.
Stop it.
Does anyone want to beat up?
What are you gonna do, bud? What is Caleb willing to do? Because that could change your character drastically.
My memories are my burden, and I won't relinquish them. But I'm sure there's something else that could be bargained for. Perhaps a secret for a secret.
Do you have secrets worth my time, I wonder?
I
totally do.
Yeah,
Bro, you don't even know. The
Toodly
secrets I
dee,
have,
toodly.
they're bogus.
the secrets that I keep are ones that even you have no idea of what they might of their importance.
A fancy way of saying there is
No.
Oh, ye of little faith.
All of this for a burp.
All of this to stop an Eldritch Horde.
You could also try asking Key.
I tried that.
You could also try
You could
asking
wait for
Shalia.
Shalia to come back and have Shalia ask Key.
Okay, so you guys continue having this discussion on the way up. You make your way most of the way. At this point, you're like, it's not worth the deal of flying up the rest of the stairs. Your legs hurt. You both have it. You both have a level of exhaustion from the climb. You make it back. You see Mittens there.
And I'm gonna be sitting there with all the stuff I got.
So you see Mittens sitting with a trove of weapons.
Where did you get that?
Well, you should see the guys I killed for this.
I let down the law. I am the law.
I busted some cats.
Right.
I held my mace sideways.
You should see those skulls I busted for this.
Press X to doubt.
You guys haven't ever seen me fight, so I mean, I'm just always keeping you guys alive.
That's debatable. In his case, you knocked him down further.
Exactly.
None of you knew. She silently took care of that.
Except for the guy that got stabbed.
Yeah. Except for him.
And he was quite vocal about it later.
Yeah. I know,
Yes, I
know.
was.
As he watched his life slip from him.
You stabbed me.
Sun came back.
Also, why did you have to give him a tracheotomy? What's that called? Like, why'd you have to slit his throat? You couldn't do anything else.
Okay. All right. So,
Tracheotomy?
yeah. All right. So, you get up there. You see her with weapons. As she's kind of gloating, you guys hear, just echoing and resounding through the halls, and then just kind of this. Just yelling at another.
There might be some other guys left behind.
You took those from a storeroom, didn't you?
No, there might be some other guys left behind though.
Yeah. I went with this. Just deal.
He stole the red one.
Funny enough, during this whole trip, he has stolen nothing.
So far.
Really?
Picking up boo.
Really? How did you get that 800 feet of rope?
Okay, that's rope.
Yeah, and you took
Now
it
it's
from its
just-
resting place.
He used it. He made use of it, not
He put it in the bag and then used it again. He technically
It's,
took
yeah.
it.
Stealing?
Borrowing
Anything
that person.
valuable.
Yeah. All right. So
I don't know.
you guys hear that? You guys hear that sound? You have an idea of something that it could be there. You're working on your end of stuff. You're doing your.
I am trying to attune to a sword.
Right, you're trying to
He's
attune to a
playing
sword.
He's playing what is referred to as the puzzle of solitaire, where he knows where all the pieces are. He's just got to put them together.
Right.
Forever long elevator.
That probably only
And
lasts
forever
like 3
long
days,
elevator.
and I'm just bored.
So it's been quite a way. It's been quite a ways, and Ragstyle, he's just sat himself down, and he's just. Do you smell the burning? It is wonderful. We are close. Beneath you guys, you can see light seeping through the cracks of the floorboard of this thing. Finally, it stops. It is blindingly bright down in here. It seems that if you were there,
My spirit's there, and my spirit has very sensitive eyes.
it's blindingly bright. The entire room, like the space that you're in, appears to be either glass or diamond, something that is crystalline and clear, but underneath, the entire thing is lit. By the best you can tell, is probably a huge stream of magma. It is extremely hot. I mean, just being where you currently are, it's like breathing hurts. It is not a comfortable place to be.
Careful, this is how one of the avatars died.
Yes?
I was gonna like kind of push him. Just kidding. I won't push him yet. Push him
Boop.
along.
Yes. Yeah.
I still have to finish
Did
my.
Vestron say it has to be with the dagger, or is that just an option?
It's always with Vesheron's Fang.
So you can't just push me
You
into the
can't just
lava.
push him.
What if she
I
back?
mean,
What if
You can go ahead and push him. That's your choice. He's like,
What if she knocks him in the back of the head with the dagger, which then
And
results
then
in
puts
falling
his-
into the lava?
so, he reaches into a pocket and hands you a small blue stone, and then one to Credence. Hold on to it. You won't die, but it will still hurt.
Well, I've been through enough pain lately. I guess a little more won't matter.
So,
Nothing.
Say it one more time.
I said it, that's fine.
Oh no! That's a good point. Give me your elements or something.
He can't cast while in a form.
No, I can't.
Oh no, poor spider.
Raging spider, raging spider.
He's got 1 health. It won't help.
Yeah.
No.
Half damage is still 1.
Right.
Hopefully that stone works on you, considering you're on Shalia.
Yeah. That's what the hope is right now.
That's what the hope is.
So,
It's okay, you're doing important
And
work.
you probably should hope that I'm not in front.
You assumably wouldn't, Bear.
just in case you do end
just
up...
in case other people see me.
Yeah. So, you guys make your way. Ragstall's in front. He has to lead the way
Yeah.
through this thing.
But I'm saying if Credence is behind me, then.
Credence is not behind you.
But usually that, yeah.
Credence is too eager.
probably would
He's
do that.
far too eager to get this thing. He leads you guys down into this place. You find, like, as this stone is in your hand, you feel kind of like this cooling sensation over the outside of your body, but breathing in just is searing
hurts.
pain, right? You're probably slightly cooking your lungs.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ooh, breathing in the
May's
chemicals.
just gonna have her work cut out for her.
Especially you guys have to walk
You-
out an hour and a half to get to her.
Do not happen to feel the heat as you stay on the body. You feel like this cooling sensation around you. You're like, this is weird.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
about to say, when do you get here?
Sorry. This is weird. There. But the rest of the sensations are still with you, but you're just like, you're doing okay. You seem to be caught in the whatever essence of this
Inside
thing.
of the spell.
Some would say you're caught in the web of the spell.
Yeah. The weave.
So, you guys continue making your way in. It winds around a ways in this crystalline tunnel. He's like, all right, we go down this way. He leads you
Way
down. He leads you down and around, and now it's no longer that gleaming, bright area. It eventually turns into dark caverns, still glistening. It seems the entire place is just full of crystalline structure. You can tell that these seem to be more opaque. It's not lit up in here though.
Oh yay.
As it just gets darker and darker as you guys make your way, and finally he's like, "Here, I show you what I have found, and maybe it'd make good use for your credence if it is worth if you are willing to pay." He goes over and opens a chest, and what you can see. You found a silver rupee. No.
That's
The boss key!
hold on, that's still like 200 rupees. That's a pretty good find.
Yeah,
Except
it's
for
like
the
a-
only time you ever find those is when your wallet's already full.
Yeah.
Or the,
'Kay.
the gold rupees are the worst.
Anyway,
So, in here, you see 3 stones. They are not in rupee form.
Are
you
they
can-
blue, green, and red?
Are they blue, green, and red? No. One does happen to be blue. Another one is like an orange color, and the other one is a black color. Like it looks like
Like an onyx.
like an not it's not the onyx. It looks like
I'm sorry.
they're dragon eggs, Khaleesi.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
Let
man.
it finish, come on.
obsidian. It looks like obsidian.
Okay.
Ah, the stone of cold fire.
You diamond pickaxe.
So you've got guys. Come on.
Sorry.
All right.
It is 9:05, by the way.
I know. I will get to that cutoff in just a minute. So you got
Guys,
the
gotta let him get to it though.
yeah. You guys have the 3 stones there sitting. He's like, 120 years, and I have found 3 of them. Each of them with their own strengths. Put here by the gods. I took all the time to refine and make them beautiful. I have not yet found good use for them, though. I trade you. You give me 4 billion each. I will give you the stones. I never have to worry about gold again. I will never, ever have to delve into dungeons. No, it's not.
I've been making that joke since we heard about them.
I know.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to make an Infinity joke or I wanted to make a Quest of Del Toro
It
joke.
lasted so long.
It did for just. It was nice for a minute.
Sorry, Matt.
Credence is just like, fine. We can do the deal. The Secret Flame has the money and the funds, so we make the deal. You go with me and we'll take care of it. You take the stones and we'll go. It's like, fine, let's go with it. Oh man, sorry. I now like cross.
He's Russian.
He's Russian. I need to talk like this. Fine, let's go. First, just step over there so I may get them out of the chest. So he has you guys step aside so he can take care of this.
Nothing. Continue.
What?
No.
What?
It's not a joke. He's just messing with the plate. It's annoying the hell out of me.
Oh.
Continue.
Continue.
How are you feeling about this, Shalia? How are you feeling about this spider?
This actually kind of makes me a little nervous. We've put all our trust in someone that I don't know is necessarily trustworthy.
Yeah.
Oof. I put my
And
trust in you?
he also has the Becheron blade on him.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm a little on edge.
I'm so glad you followed them.
Okay.
He sounds
Which
like
means
a
I'm
predator.
probably super observant of every little thing he's doing.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
Do you notice the spider?
That is on me!
Does she feel it?
Calling in the air
18?
tonight?
My investigation's better.
Yeah, but this is perception.
I know.
This sucks.
Spider also gets an 18.
Spider also gets an 18. I'm sorry, guys. So
It
He,
tells me I
uh,
didn't beat that.
you watch him like reach in, and you hear this click. Right. From where he's at,
Yeah.
you hear the click, and immediately you guys find yourselves falling. Not too long. You're about 30 feet into a hole, though. So
3d6.
it is 3d6.
Does the spider take it considering he's on Shalia?
No.
If I fall on my back.
I'm gonna jump off of her and try and grab onto the wall.
Oh, like still up there?
No, like the wall of the pit.
Oh,
And
Okay.
climb over.
11 bludgeoning damage from falling.
I was doing so great.
And Credence, you just hear him just. I should have known.
You should have let me kill him when I had the freaking chance.
Did
Greed blind you?
You know that I'm gonna get myself out of here, and then I'm gonna take the stones after I've tied your head. I'd like to see you try.
Didn't you hear my accent? Of course I was evil.
Hey, Viv has a Russian accent.
And Vith was evil.
So,
It wasn't.
wait.
Wait.
Was
No,
I
no.
able to
Make
get
your
onto-
acrobatics check.
Okay.
To be fair, this is like an 80s or 90s movie, so the Russian is the bad guy.
How
When did
strong
Rocky come
is
out?
Credence?
He's quite strong.
How far could Credence throw someone?
Dude, I've asked this question and I've never gotten good answers.
He-
14.
14.
Yes.
It's like
Um,
throwing people with wings.
Yeah. You probably got off onto a wall, so you didn't land on, like, you didn't get hit. So you're like
Yeah. And then
Making
I'm
your way
immediately
back up.
climbing back
Yeah.
up, trying to get up to him.
Shalia, how tall are you?
I am 6. Yeah.
6 feet?
No, it was 5'9". I think it did 5'10" or something like that.
5'10".
I was
you're
told
not
elves
normally
were
shorter in
tall.
this world.
No, it's just she's tall.
Am I tall for an elf? Because, like, according to
Relatively.
the book, that's
In D&D, elves are shorter than
are they
humans.
shorter than humans?
Yep.
No.
No, they're taller than
Yeah.
humans.
They're normally
No,
taller.
They average at they average at 6.
I
I'm pretty
swear I saw
sure.
the chart and it showed them shorter than humans.
Pretty sure it was supposed to be tall.
'Cause I thought it was weird.
Shorter one.
I remember thinking it was something weird.
From 5 to over 6 feet tall.
5 to over 6 feet tall.
So
Yeah.
same as humans.
Same as
So
humans.
same as
Yeah.
humans. So I,
But when
when
you watch, if you've ever seen the chart, I don't know if you've ever seen the drawn out chart.
Yeah.
They put
Yeah.
the elf under the human height. I don't know why.
well,
Was that in 4th ed that they had the chart out?
I don't know.
it's
but-
2'5'5".
Anyways, 5'9's fine. I don't care. That's cool.
I was like,
So
I
you're
was
taller.
told they were supposed to be tall.
No, it's cool. They're tall. So her build is pretty lithe.
Mhm.
I would assume you're probably somewhere in the range of like 130.
Yeah, I would assume.
Really, probably not too much for Credence. It's just considering Credence. 30 feet's a long way to throw. If you would like him to throw you, he can attempt to.
Well, even if he
You're
throws
going
me
to
and I
have
can
to
get my
toss me.
dagger in the wall and climb up the wall with my daggers, is that a possibility?
That would be more difficult because daggers don't just stick into stone.
No. I guess.
But a magic dagger that you no longer have.
Well, I haven't
That
heard
stupid Becheron dagger might, because it's Becheron's dagger, and she just might.
You're
It
gonna
just might
stab
find
the wall and the wall
It'll
probably-
find. It'll find the one hole and just stay.
It would probably even ricochet off the wall and hit him in the back.
That'd be hilarious. But you happen not to have that in your hand. Yeah.
Now.
For now.
For now.
I
Okay.
think
We're
the
about
best
to
way
get-
up
we're-
the wall.
We're about
So-
to have
Yeah,
a bear
we
to
might
help
as well
fix
try
that,
it.
though.
You want him to
So-
toss ya?
Becheron dagger.
My money's on the bear.
Maybe.
Depends on how you roll.
I don't know yet.
Like, don't get me wrong, David. You've had good rolls, but like,
Look,
still.
you're not getting out.
How about you toss me my dagger back?
I am not stupid. Goodbye.
Can the spider get up to the top around now?
Oh yeah, you're actually up top.
I turn into a bear underneath him. No, behind him and try and push him into
You'd be
the
up.
hole.
You'd probably be up above
Yeah,
him.
why not
Okay.
above him and
No.
drop there?
No, push him into the hole. That's way better.
You've already crushed somebody as a bear.
Push him into the hole with me, please.
Yeah.
He's already taken
I
me
would
off.
like to get behind him. Or go up above
Yeah,
and
be
drop down and push him in when I transform back.
Okay,
So hold on, you're going from tiny to huge. Or
Large.
large.
Yeah.
tiny to large.
So let's
That'll
Two
just push him
sizes.
in
Yeah,
right
so
there.
I'm just
3
occupying
sizes.
the same square and transforming and
Yeah.
pushing him in.
So, is there like a shockwave from the air rapidly getting displaced? Like,
Oh. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, you drop. Light as can be, little spider, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
bear. His
I'm
body
going-
slaps the wall, like you feel
I am
him snap.
Between 4 size categories.
Yeah, I know.
About 2 feet wide.
I know.
Small, medium, large.
It's yeah. He is jumping a lot of distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said, Ragstall just against the wall hard.
His name is now Ragdoll.
Yeah.
Now he is Ragdoll.
Ragdoll the Red.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is damage.
No, please don't insta kill. I gotta finish something.
You quick, bring him back to life so I can kill him again.
Okay. So yeah, he takes a whole ton of damage as he hits the wall and then just. On top of that, You watch as he like hits the wall. You see your dagger falling just a little bit before him.
Oh my god! Please,
Grab it.
please,
Please
no,
let me grab
no,
it. Please
no,
let me grab
He's
it.
gonna fall on hit the dagger.
Yes, and
The
then I will
dagger's
stab
gonna,
him.
no,
He's
the
gonna
dagger's
stab
gonna
himself.
perfectly land face up. Dude's gonna just,
Oh, please do that.
dude's gonna like Joker with a pencil. It's basically what's about to happen.
Holy!
Vestron happened.
Please.
Sharon just happened. So yeah, you watch the dagger. Like it lands point up, and you're like,
There's somehow a
it's like that
crack
mo
in it
like
that lands
it's
in.
landing, but his body's landing on top of it just at the same time. It's like his body just was enough to keep it straight up as he just flumps on top of it, and you watch him just. You watch like all of his veins just swelling and his entire body just necrotizes. Just
Maybe you should have let me keep that dagger.
as he just dies, you see like all of that power just focus down into the dagger.
But does that count as her kill? I would hope it would.
You
Um,
see, children, this is why you don't run with scissors.
Or get thrown to a
If you
wall.
if you're gonna take the dagger after you move his desiccated body,
Yes.
you hear, "We'll get them next time."
What?
We'll get them next time.
Or you'll get them next time.
Next time.
That's rather encouraging, actually. Like, I mean,
Okay. So you guys have things that you're hearing up there. You guys are waiting here for right now. You now have to get yourself out of a hole. For right now, we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back and figure out how that all comes apart or gets back together, however.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, guys. 5-minute break.
so can I say the only part that's mildly concerning me?
Welcome back, guys. Just took a quick break. We left off with one of our groups down in the pit and a bear up on top. Some guys waiting. We had you waiting around doing some attunement while Key was playing solitaire, and Fernando was just making sure everyone stays safe.
I have to make my winning streak. I've never lost a game.
Yeah, with marked cards.
Just keep on waiting on the world to change.
And then our others are up top. You see our cat gloating about the weapons that she's got as you hear quite a loud noise in the distance. We're going to start with you guys. What are you going to do? The three of you, after you've heard that sound.
I'm going to summon my sword.
Flashes into your hand.
But we're not a married couple. We're
What room are we in? Like, what's the
You're
room look
you're
like?
back in this throne room. You can see there are 6 pedestals on it. There's the main throne area. It kind of steps up a little bit. It's
How many
only a few feet.
entrances are there to this place?
There's one.
Excellent. I would do nothing.
I will do nothing. Neutral Gene. Yep.
I'm gonna cast spiritual
Well, it's a
weapon
master
by
of
the door.
Okay. You cast spiritual weapon and move it over by the door.
She turns it into a spear, and the spear perfectly goes between the 2 bars of the door. And she goes, and that's it.
Okay. So you've got the spiritual weapon waiting by the door. You've got your sword summoned.
I'm going to try and hide.
You want to hide?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
Spiritual weapon of caltrops.
Ow.
And they can move.
Every time it's like moving Legos. Ah.
That's a 5.
Trying to step around it, it just goes whoop.
You're hiding.
You flip the table over, making a lot of noise,
You're
and hide
sitting on
behind
the
that.
throne.
I'm gonna hide right up here.
I'm just gonna lean up against.
Let's
one
see.
pedestal.
I'm gonna say you're here hiding at kind of at this area, trying to use it, but there's just nothing to really hide in. You're just trying to use the shadows.
I'm just lounging against one of the pedestals,
That's my
completely unworried.
I'll give it a shot.
I did really good at it.
And Mittens, what are you doing?
Besides casting the spiritual weapon.
Right? Are you just here sitting waiting or what? Okay.
And I'll cast bless also.
Okay. The three of you have bless. Okay. You guys have bless.
Oh, goody.
Try hiding again.
What does bless work on again?
+4 to attack throws and saving throws.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No skill checks?
Oh, crap.
No, that's guidance.
I
That's
was
right.
supposed to have disadvantage on that stuff. I forgot.
Heavy armor?
No.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion. It's okay. You rolled pretty crappy anyway.
He rolled
Yeah,
better.
I rolled better, so that
by
was the roll.
1 point.
Yeah, I suspected. So, yeah, you guys have this going on. It does not seem that they are coming towards you. Like the sounds, it seems that they're more angry about whatever happened. It takes a while. But how long does your spiritual weapon last? It's a minute. Is that right?
Got you.
2 people pull up the player's handbook. We're just like,
Let me see.
It's fine. I'll just pull it up.
Quick draw, like from Liar Liar, where they like pull out phones.
I want to see the player's handbook pocket edition. That's just like one of those like little pocket Bibles.
1 minute.
Yeah, people can quick reference.
It's no fun if you use the app.
Haha.
I also had a
So it lasts for 1 minute. You're like, okay, it fades. But you're ready to pop it again if you need to.
Where's the second one?
Similarly, bless also only lasts for a certain duration, yeah. And that's as a minute, I believed it was. But okay, so you guys are ready, and then nothing happens. We may just use that in a minute. You guys are hanging around here probably 20, 30 minutes. as you hear noises in the distance, just just clanging and some jingle of coin by what you can tell. That I don't know what. Oh, Nero's not there.
I don't know, dude. You just keep looking at me. I was
Yeah,
like, I'm just
the way you're reacting to everything I say, I'm like, oh yeah, you're not there. Why are you even? Yes. So
Emoting.
so for
Fine, I'll just go back into my corner.
so for you three, you can hear obviously there is some hefty amount of coin being moved, most likely because you hear quite a few of them drop, and some more yelling and dealing with. It sounds like someone got beat a little bit. So what are you guys gonna do with this situation? You just gonna wait it out?
I guess I'll go sneak out the door and try to see if I can get eyes on the situation.
They're probably taking the stuff that was from the room that I was in.
Most likely, but if we can get the drop on them, why?
Oh my gosh, Josh!
I want to see how long I can hold it.
All right. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to be sneak.
Okay, roll me stealth.
And I'll go ahead and use minor illusion to make myself look like a kobold, or whatever.
Okay.
I assume she mentioned that she saw one.
Yeah. Did you say you saw a kobold?
No, I told them that I had killed a bunch of things.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I don't know. Never mind. I don't do that. Sorry, metagaming there. My bad. Just be my sneaky self.
Okay.
Until you can see them.
That's gonna be a 14.
Okay. You do. You make your way towards the area where they are unloading this room.
Okay.
Yes, you hear sounds like that. No. You stay hidden in the shadow as you watch these little creatures just hefting it and carrying off as much as they can. They do not seem to pay much attention to you. They don't know that you're there by what you can tell.
Is there any point where I can get them all within the 20-foot radius?
Any point where you can get all of them in a 20-foot radius? Probably not.
Okay.
But you've got at least 3.
Okay. How many of them are there?
By what you can see, there looks like there's a commander
Okay.
and a couple others that are with him, and then the 3 who are unloading, like the room, as they make their way back. So there's at least 6.
At least 6.
You hear one of them walk by and he goes, work. As he carries a bag of money across his back until he can finally get to the home base.
Must construct additional pylons.
Okay.
I was thinking of Warcraft, but yeah, fair enough. Same Blizzard.
So. Okay.
Something you're doing?
So I am gonna make a minor illusion here. I'm gonna make a minor illusion of, like just a random person, just like bursting out of one of the piles of gold inside the room.
But it can't physically...
But you can't
No,
affect
it
the
can't,
world.
but I can make it look like it does.
Oh, that's true. That's true, I guess. Okay. So you make it look like it's coming out of the gold.
Yeah, and just like basic freaking out.
Okay, because it can't make any noise, right? It just moves and makes... It's like a silent image type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And just for attention to
Looks
detail,
like
I'll make him
kid
look
from
like he's got his
upstairs.
tongue cut out.
Okay. All right. So you watch it just... The things are... they freak out pretty hard at that. And you watch them just like... They run back out of the room for a second. And you watch them pick up weaponry. And like... "Ah!" And they just go running into the room after it. And they all... start sticking. And they're like... They turn around, they know that there's someone, they are now alerted.
Now I cast sleep on them.
Okay.
I'll cast it at level 3 just to be on the safe side.
Okay, so these 3 are in the room.
You don't like it when I cast sleep, Josh.
You didn't wait for the rest of them to show up. You only have 3.
I didn't want them to start spreading out and searching.
They alerted them.
They alerted them, so they'll bring more.
They're here. I guess if you ran right into the middle of them and cast it immediately, you might get them.
Well, I can put it in a range and center it somewhere.
Oh, how much range do you have?
So it gives me 90 feet range.
Okay.
And within 20 feet of that point, anything.
And does it go
in
through walls?
It doesn't say it doesn't.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
Okay.
The keyboard is a point you can see.
Hi, kitty. And starts with the lowest hit points and works up, right?
Mhm.
Or starts with the max hit points and works
It
down.
starts with the
Lowest.
lowest and
Lowest
up.
and works up.
And I got a total of 38.
38?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you knock the first 3 out that were in the room.
Okay.
The others know that something was cast, and the larger of them's like, Trilastil Karava! Shut up.
Sorry, man, I can't unhear it.
So that was Leroy, I assume.
And
Sounds-
it's pointing its weapon down the hall towards where it assumes you are.
Is that where I am?
It's pretty close.
Okay.
They will probably find you.
Okay. Well, when I get the chance, I cast sleep again.
Okay.
See, like, normally with your sleep, I can kind of understand. With this one, I can't help but question why.
Because if I can put them to sleep, then I can just execute them.
Yes, but why?
So that they don't attack us.
They weren't going to.
They would if they found us.
Okay, cast your sleep again.
Okay, I will.
You burning another 3rd level spell?
It's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a baby.
Harry, baby.
Heavy baby.
$35.
35. You drop these 2. Big guy's still coming. At this point, he's on you.
Okay.
And you're going to need to roll me initiative, but
Can
he's
I
going to get his
make
attack.
the slight point that he could technically have been moving while casting sleep?
He technically could have, but he never said he was.
Does Bless work on initiative as well?
No.
Plus it's faded by
Bless
now.
faded.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I got a 21.
Nice.
And you cast sleep.
Okay. With this first attack, though, he will be coming after you.
Okay.
Just for the fact that we
And
have
a
this.
sleep
So
parry.
your AC. Okay. He slashes down at you, just he does 6 points of damage.
I'm going to use my defensive duelist. Does that help? So it puts it up to a 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to just slide along. They don't have that metal sound because you have a bone weapon. It's kind of odd and creepy. Yeah, just along, and you're able to defend it off. Now it is your go.
All right, I stab him.
Okay. Roll 2 attack. Roll 2 hit.
Steve.
Okay, it's going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm going to do...
Wait, never mind, there's no bless.
I'm going to do Psychic Blades.
Okay.
So 1 second, let me figure this out real quick. It's been a week. And
It's 2d6.
no, it's more than that. It is 3d6.
Oh, it's 3d6 now.
So this is the weapon damage here. So that's max weapon damage, and then okay, so 11 points of piercing damage and 9 points of psychic damage.
Wow. That's pretty good. Yeah, you definitely hurt him quite a bit. You just stab into the guy, just and he's yeah, this time he's definitely gonna hit. All right. He does 11 points of slashing damage.
Ow. What's up, Josh?
Dude, I can't, like, this situation.
It's fine.
The
You're
bard
up.
going off on his own?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. I stab him again.
It's okay. I stab him again. Okay, do it.
A toe-to-toe fight with one...
Toe-to-toe fight with a single, slightly strong kobold.
I think I should be able to handle it.
Yeah, you should be okay.
You have a total of 21
Hopefully.
HP?
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Psychic Blades again.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be 9 piercing damage and 15 psychic damage.
Oh, yeah. At that point, you just... How do you want to do that?
Yeah, so like, just like he hit me, so I'm hurt, but I just sort of like grab his arm and just like...
It just dies with blade through head. You just pull out and he just drops.
And then I'm going to go around executing the rest of them.
Okay.
So uncivilized.
Nothing he had no morals.
Yeah. They're all... yeah. They're dead.
And then I wipe my rapier off on one of their clothes.
Well, I don't know about the two of you that are still hanging out over there. If you want to see what in the world was going on amidst all of this.
Yeah, if he's gone for a little bit, I'll go.
I was like, the coast is clear.
Go through.
No
Oh
thanks
yeah,
to you.
I killed like 5 of those guys.
Hey, sense motive.
Okay. So, you've cleared that out. It's kind of a little bit of a horrid scene, just the murder of these things, even though they're not maybe the nicest things on the planet. It's a little bit disturbing because they all seem to die so peacefully. You still have a room full of...
Up together like they were sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
I suppose they were tired.
You still have a room full of treasure to deal with.
Okay. I just leave it. Just...
Who are you talking to? Mittens and him are the only one there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He doesn't like gold.
I
he
just
likes
don't
gold.
care about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no real...
Yeah, he personally has no real use for it because he's a traveling
So,
secret.
What, though, do I see the stones and things, though?
You don't see the stones.
Okay.
Because the room is about half of what it used to be.
Okay.
That Mittens knows that. You guys don't know exactly how much has been hauled off. But it's still a room full of gold. So it's up to you how you're going to deal with that. I'm going to move over to our guys who are playing solitaire and doing their thing for a second.
We keep on waiting on the world to change.
As long as we're waiting here,
Keep
do
on
what the spider did.
waiting.
Say again?
Do what the spider did to beat.
I'm trying to figure out how Nero would say this. I am trying to attune to a magical weapon, and if anything is told, if my feelings tell me anything, it's going to be a very, very, very long time before that happens.
Ball bearing. Ball bearing just bouncing up Nero's head. Ball bearing.
They're catching in my hat, dude.
Shoot him!
You're just giving me ball bearings in my hat. Like, I
Tink
still have my
you.
freaking...
They're just rolling around in the tri-corner hat.
I have played so many games of solitaire, now I'm just getting the ball bearings in the hat.
Ah,
Here's the real question.
déjalo,
Can
cuervo.
he use the ball bearings as bullets?
You don't need to go and mess.
No.
Don't go messing with your mini bullet and you have to.
Which is funny, because when I asked the dwarf to make bullets, he specifically said, yeah, I can make ball bearings. That is specifically what he said when I
No, he
ordered more
didn't.
bullets.
Oh.
Yeah.
That being said, to Cuervo.
Different quality of steel.
It's like grape shot.
Yeah,
So
but
yes, you
it's-
could technically fire it, but they may shatter.
Okay.
Would you like to spar?
About the diameters off or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, hold up a dagger and this. I'm not much of a one-on-one kind of guy.
Okay then. How about... Oh, can you teach me how you throw those things so well?
It throws it at Nero. I'm just kidding.
I do
It
have
perfectly
I do
goes in
have
front
a
of Nero
dagger in
and
my
behind
boot.
Nero.
So,
You have a boot knife.
As I pull out, I don't think I've actually ever pulled it out before. It's,
You
I don't know
gave
if
it to me
anyone
to
does
use it once.
It's like, yeah,
It smells
Still.
like feet.
I could, but this has come from years of practice.
Pues, empezamos. Let's begin.
I wanna watch
'Kay.
that big bed.
So you guys are talking over everything. You're trying to make sure you take as much time as you can on this sword. You guys, you're up on top as a bear. You hear the events of what happened below, and you kind of see the little flash of light. You can tell that that body is probably dead. That Ragstall's no longer with you.
That solves one problem.
Yeah.
Roar.
I'll turn back into a full gold.
Okay.
And I assume Credence's packs have some rope in them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'll lower down some rope for you guys.
No, thanks. You're so nice.
Oh wait. Ah, it was quite the adventure. Let's go. You
Load
watch
the
him just
body.
just take him straight up.
Grab the stone. Grab the stone.
Yeah, if you could get his stone. I don't want to be hurt by this fire.
I rummage just find the stone if it's still there,
Okay, you find it.
and then I'll cut the rope.
With the
'Kay.
body.
Or should I loot the body?
If you wish
I'm
to.
gonna loot the body.
It's
Why
a
not?
trap.
Okay. You don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
You loot the body. He has on him 4 different daggers, in not counting the one that was stuck in his body that you took from him.
He also has the elemental longsword.
No,
That was-
that was-
That's Credence.
My bad.
Wait, Credence is dead?
No.
that took-
He had the clothes that he was wearing are really quite fine. For having been down here 120 years, those things seem to have kept really well. Because they are not made of like cobalt skin or anything, as he's claimed to have eaten lots of them. This is like a very fine leather, but it seems to be like not worn, you know, that it would have had the kind of wear that it should have had over that many years. It's kind of odd. He has a few different belts on him, which all that he uses like with a lot of different pouches connected to them. Inside, you find all manner of different gems and some powders. You find a few vials of what you assume to be poison, and a bag of holding that he is carrying on his side.
Awesome. I am gonna keep that bag of holding.
Okay.
Nice. Both the rogues have
But I
bags
do
of
want to
holding.
try to figure
Yeah,
out.
all
what's
3 of the
inside.
rocks.
Just turn
If you want to figure out what's inside, you have to flip it inside out and dump everything.
I haven't
Which
done
we
that
can
yet.
do that later.
We'll do that later.
I also haven't done that with the one I got.
But I am
You
going
haven't.
to put the fine clothes in there, the other pouches and powders and vials and gems. And
Okay.
holding.
All right. You get like most of those things in, and then you get to like the last couple of vials, and it like rejects that.
They won't. Okay.
They
so
won't go
really
in.
full bag of holding.
Good thing he didn't dump it out right now.
Hey guys, I can get out of this hole myself.
Yeah, remember how you were talking about the whole gold respawning itself? It's kind of like that moment.
He's got like
Just
a
drown in items.
He's got like a boat in there just because.
It has to be able to fit
It's a folding boat.
in.
Forget having to unfold after you put it inside.
Right. Okay, so you're able to, you guys get up to the top, and Credence just is like, well, now we've got the stones, and I don't have to pay out $12 billion or 12 billion gold.
Yes,
Yeah,
but you do have to pay
1
me.
million
Hmm?
So you do have to pay me.
Ah, that's fine. I can take care of that.
Oh wait, wasn't technically the deal that you not killed his
I didn't kill him.
You're not there.
She
I
didn't.
did
She
not
didn't do
kill him.
anything. As
Not my
you watch,
fault, then.
It was an unfortunate accident.
He came down with a case of drop bear.
Technically, it was you.
Yep.
Gravity killed him though.
Yeah.
I love how none of them are surprised that the bear is there.
oh, it's not surprising to be honest at this point.
No.
At this point, it's not a surprise. It's like, oh, thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, you see Credence is like, "'Tis a good thing that we've got a good team like we do."
It's a good thing we're so untrustful of each other.
Heck, Fernando, what was the bet about the bear, like, of him being caught?
So do you think he'd be caught?
I know, are you putting any gold on that?
No, there wasn't any. But
Oh, with no fun.
I
Thank
just
you.
asked a yes or no. Do you think he'll be
Quite
caught?
a lot. Thank you.
You guys are my friends. I'm here for my friends.
Oh.
Well, I make sure I always repay the dates.
Julia kind of scoffs at friends.
I'll stop him over.
You may not want to scoff at friends.
I don't think I'm his friend. I think they clearly came for you.
Ha! If they came for me, they only came for the money. But I don't believe that of him. So, let's take care of these. You watch him reach back into his stuff. He puts on a pair of, like, gloves, but they have, like silver spun thread throughout all of them, or some sort of metallic spun thread through them. He's like, all right, carefully now. He reaches and grabs each one of them and places them carefully into his bag.
I forgot the bag of sand.
As he picks them up, you can feel like the power coming off of these things. They are scary. Once he's done with that, he puts the gloves away and he returns back to just normal old Credence. It's like, well, let's get to move on.
Credence.
Hey, what are you saying?
You're not there.
I know. All right, so
It's just the voices in Credence's head.
good thing he left us these. Let's make our way back. So you guys, yeah, you give him that.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back. Is there anything you are doing amidst this stuff before you leave?
What other stuff was there here?
Nothing of major note other than the fact that you are basically walking through probably a diamond cavern. Like the whole thing basically is like one giant gem of some sort.
Ooh, that could be lethal potentially.
What kind of stuff could you resurrect with that?
There's a particular set of
Maybe a
caverns
god.
down in Mexico where crystal like that. And the problem with it is that it has humidity on top of being very, very hot, which means that water will condense in your lungs and drown you because you are cooler than surrounding air.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's that hot, you've
But
got other problems
that
than-
cavern that's made that way, it's quartz, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, not diamond. But
Well,
yes,
that'd make it even worse.
yeah, it could make it worse. It hurts, by the way. It just hurts. It hurts bad. But there's a reason you guys are being protected.
Took away a diamond.
Okay.
Steal the soul from a diamond.
Now you can see through this stuff to what could
Lava.
easily kill you.
Yeah, so I probably wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you fair warning.
Don't mind down.
I'm not gonna do
'Cause
anything to it.
Diamond, while strong, when it does crack, it shatters.
Don't mind down.
Don't mind down. Mind to the side.
Well, no wonder there's diamond. There's lava everywhere. That's a
Yeah.
sure sign that there's diamonds around.
Okay, so you guys make your way out and back up.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I just point out
With
whoever
a
made
nice
the
cool
elevator
elevator
obviously had to
ride.
dig straight down, which is like a number one no-no.
Apparently, no conversations are gonna happen. We're all silent.
It was a stressful day. A very stressful day.
Plus, it hurts to breathe in this area. I
Yeah,
guess.
talking through
Yeah,
this thing would be
that's
difficult anyway. Once you guys make it up to where there's no more pain involved, you guys feel free to talk. But I assume you guys make your way back towards Key and everybody.
Yep.
Ta-da! Shalia! Okay.
Get any more hours?
Alright. So as I said, overall you get about 4 hours, I believe, with all the time everything took.
That is a lot of games of solitaire.
Yeah, there's a lot of games of solitaire.
And throwing ball bearings into a hat.
And throw ball bears in a hat and teaching how to throw daggers.
So that happens.
Oh, good, you're here. Thud, 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 thud. We can go now.
The ball bearings out of your hat. All right.
I take it Key was bored.
What do you think? When did you turn into Jar Jar, man? Like,
Excuse me.
Okay.
Left me alone again with these guys.
So you guys make your way up.
I mean, he's okay.
Yes, no.
if we're done here, then yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way up.
I got my sword.
While they're making their way up, what are you guys doing with the treasure room?
Don't touch the treasure.
Hey, you.
Do not seek the
Hidden-
treasure.
You got like an identifier or something?
Yeah, I've got identify.
You want to identify these weapons here?
It takes an hour per, so we'll probably get what, 2? That I
Yeah,
can
you'll get
identify?
you'll get about 2.
Okay, you can start with the mace.
I'm
His
going
last
to,
name is Window.
I'm going to start with the sword that's on the throne.
What? I don't
You have to
care
touch
about
it.
that stupid sword.
Do you?
Identify as a touch.
Right.
Alright, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
Never mind.
These ones don't got no evil stuff.
That you know of.
Oh.
I can just hear you breathing.
Sorry, guys.
I highly warn against bringing any items found here out.
Then what are we gonna do with Shalia?
Items.
Ah.
You're not even with him.
Nope.
We are
not.
in a massive monument to greed. And falling to that is probably going to get you killed.
Cave of Wonders, anyone?
Only touch the love.
Or make you crazy.
I don't remember asking for your opinion. I just wanted you to
That's
identify
just your
this.
opinion, man.
Consider it a free consultation. I will identify the mace now that I have said my piece.
Okay.
Peace.
All right.
I guess it was a ritual, so it takes an extra 10 minutes. But
Right.
it doesn't cost me a spell slot.
Right. Okay.
Can I do a history check on that sword? On the throne or anything?
Sure.
Curious. It makes me curious. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Nothing sparks your memory. Now.
No. Jay had a thought.
I can identify the sword without touching it.
How?
My familiar can cast touch spells. I can cast touch spells through my familiar.
Okay. Okay.
So after I identify the mace, I will identify that sword because
Okay.
it's kind of gnawing at me.
Okay.
And I'm going to resummon my familiar in the not too distant future anyway because I want a bird back. So
No,
How about a spider? Spider was fun.
I'd rather have my hawk.
But he can't even cast fire magic.
Your cat is weird.
Oh wait, his name's Mustang. Never mind.
No, I thought you were talking about his assistant Hawkeye.
Oh, that's why I was thinking Full Metal Alchemist.
I don't know.
I don't know what I just witnessed, but like it was incredible, whatever it was.
I found my pencil. It's under your chair. I got a new picture.
Oh, Matt's writing things.
Sorry, guys. I'm just writing down really fast.
Yeah. That was a thing. Yeah.
See, the thing I'm more worried about, not the greed stuff, it's the Becheron stuff.
You think Greed and Becheron kind of on the same thing?
I'm probably gonna hide my knife.
Aren't most games
And
of
I
luck
already
greed?
know that these weapons aren't of Becheron.
Are you gonna make a
No,
friend?
but they, the whole,
Nobody wants to go to.
collected all the wealth and went mad and died and set a ton of traps to
I'm
keep
not
said
taking
wealth.
all the wealth.
I'd like to point out I put 118 hours into this weapon so far.
Yes, I know.
Out of the 720 hours that are
You guys
required.
all
It is a
got all
freaking
these
good weapon.
fanciful magical weapons.
No,
I just
don't.
would like a weapon.
I don't have a fancy magic weapon.
Look,
I
when
have
you
no
steal
magic
yours,
Oh
fair
yeah,
and
your sword
square.
doesn't light up on fire.
No, that's me.
She doesn't know that.
I technically have 2 magical weapons.
All right.
I only know of 1.
The human has a magic weapon. She has a magic weapon. He has a magic
No.
book.
Oh, book.
I have multiple magic swords because he passed one to me.
I'm just magic.
That
Wait.
Credence now has.
The only people that don't have magical items are the magic people.
Yeah. I've given away,
I've got an axe.
except
Oh, yeah, you do have an axe.
Not.
except for the robes we got from the blood guy. I've
Oh, yeah.
passed on every magic item I've come across.
I mean, what book?
We know.
Ooh, level 18.
I don't know a book. You know, I can see your minds. You don't know about a book.
I actually do know about your book. I was using detect magic from
We
you.
all know at least a little bit about the book.
Secret notes!
Yeah.
Who's that for?
Is this for him?
Yeah, that is
Okay.
the mace.
Oh, it's for the mace. Never mind. I thought you were writing about the sword.
Nope. He'll fight. I don't need to write about the sword.
Mace.
Point?
It's body odor, but creates horrible smell instead.
Oh, I was thinking spray into face of attacker.
So it's a decent mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it only takes 48 hours.
Is it cursed too, Tag?
No, it's not.
So once you've identified this, you move to go and identify. You use your familiar
Yes.
to identify.
What's the mace do?
I will get to that.
So are the rest of you following him into the throne room to go do this?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm morbidly curious.
Just like me.
I'm going in there because
Emphasis
he hasn't
on
told
the
me what the
morbid.
mace does.
Also, isn't that where the weapons were? So that's where he would have to went to have identified the mace anyways.
That's
Yeah.
true. If you guys were in there, yeah. If you left the weapons behind. So you have your familiar, touching to identify.
I only have to touch it at the end.
You only have to touch at the end.
Yep.
Okay.
I have to be within 5 feet of it the entire time, but only have to touch it at
This can be within 5 feet
Yep.
of it. Okay.
but only has to touch it at the end.
Okay. So, by the time you hit the end, as you identify, your other party members come up the hole.
Hello.
I was actually going to use a spell slot on this, so it's 10 minutes faster than last time.
10 minutes faster than last time.
Yeah.
Still takes an hour.
Yes.
Hello.
I feel like this is really bad.
It probably is.
The second you touch it, you know that you shouldn't have touched it.
Goodbye. What, Pyrrha? Why would you say goodbye?
Oh.
Your familiar immediately explodes in flame. But you are sent all of the information. It is an extremely powerful weapon. Last handled by the man who made this place.
That's what I thought.
Dust Mad King.
And as your familiar dies, you watch the form appear in front of the throne. And a hand reaches back, pulls the sword out of the sheath.
Don't you mean the throne?
No, because it's just in the throne, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
just
It's
resting
sheathed in
on
the throne.
No, it's
Well, no,
in the throne.
Oh.
it's in the throne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he just pulls it out of the arm of the throne. And who dares disturb my holy palace?
He did.
This place isn't holy.
Well, technically it is. It is, after all, a gigantic pit.
Shh, not the time.
It's one giant hole.
Dad jokes for the win.
And we broke the DM again.
All right, so you guys come up to this.
Well, at least he didn't close the door.
At least we didn't do it while the rest of the party member was an hour
This
and a
is
half
why I
away.
said
Yep.
friends is a loose term.
Let's be
Probably
complete.
with idiots.
Honestly, I thought you were about to say something
I
happened.
was
It's a
smart enough to
shockwave.
not touch it myself.
I thought you were gonna say there was gonna be a shockwave, and I noticed the fact that Nero is the one standing directly in front of the stairs.
I've been falling for 30 minutes!
Yeah. No.
I'd be interested if I could live that, but the assumption is no.
So yeah, you can see the mark on his arm is very similar to the marks you guys have been following.
What could those be?
You guys are gonna have to deal with this thing the next time we come back
Yep.
because there's no way we're gonna get into this fight tonight.
Nope.
This is gonna be way too much. All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you for watching with us. I hope you enjoyed and had fun. We will come back to this not next week, but the following week because we have a few people that are not going to be here.
Oh yeah.
Instead, I believe we've got some other stuff planned, so we will still do something, I believe.
We're working on some things, so there may or may not be something next week.
We are going to be getting together and talking about it because I may be doing something, or we may do either a game together with the rest of us that isn't this. But we will return to this in the in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But please share this with your friends. Follow us on YouTube, obviously here on Twitch or on Mixer if you found us there. The more people that you bring in with you, the more fun we can have together and chat. We also have the Discord where you can join us, chat there with us. We also have gaming stuff that's there so that you can join and even play other video games and things with us if you'd like. Other than that, though, thank you guys and have a wonderful night. We will see you again next time.
Thank you, family that showed up. Just please don't terrorize the chat anymore.
Hasta luego.
Bye.
I haven't got one.